but lots to talk about when it comes to Tata Motors in particular to understand the intricacies of the latest demerger. We've got Ashwin Patil who's joining us on the phone line now from LKP. Thanks so much for taking time out. And I think, the way that the brokerages as well have put it, that there is now a lot more flexibility. You also had the chairman N. Chandra saying that this is going to unlock value. How are you looking into the demerger of Tata Motors?
Definitely, I would say that this demerger was on the cards since a long time. I mean, earlier plan was that demerging JLR and listing it separately, but now they have smartly clubbed in the passenger vehicle business along with JLR, the domestic one, and that is definitely going to give them a plethora of their businesses combining differently and running on a two-pronged strategy of Tata Motors commercial vehicles and Tata Motors passenger vehicles, which has EVs, PVs, domestic as well as JLR. So that gives an investor a choice of investing into whichever company he wants, depending on the trends in that underlying sector. Just like currently we are seeing some sort of pressure in the commercial vehicle industry, while on the other hand, JLR is performing well, so investors can enter into that, the listed passenger vehicle segment. But it will take some time, like about 12 to 15 months down the line, when exactly the demerger should take into place. So the listing will be happening at that time. So the trends which will be lying in those respective sectors will definitely give investors a chance to enter into whichever business they have. So that is from an investor point of view. But from a company point of view, definitely at this point in time we are not aware, as in what is the ratio of split between both the companies, but we are assuming that it will be like in a 50-50 kind of a ratio of the value. So going forward, the cash utilization will be definitely easier for them. A flexibility in their business will be there. A different kind of focus will be there on different businesses. So that will be, it was earlier like a complete mix up of different businesses. Like there are different underlying trends in each of the segments. So it was getting a bit slightly difficult for them as well as for investor to judge that entire gamut of business. So now it will be easier for them as well as for investors going forward. So, therefore, we think that it is surely a good move, a fantastic move from company's point of view.
Ratio has been announced, 1:1.
Hello.
Yeah. Ashwin, I think the ratio has been announced. It's 1:1.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
So that is fine. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, much along expected lines. But what I wanted to understand
that's what I said
is
earlier.
this also sort of going to bridge the gap? Because Maruti right now is the most expensive out of the listed PV players. You've got a Hyundai IPO as well, we understand, in the pipeline at some point in the next 2 odd years. Having said that, Tata Motors, both the CV as well as the PV businesses, are trailing behind Maruti. You think now this gives it a fair chance to sort of bridge the gap, the Tata Motors stock?
Surely, see from competition point of view, Tata Motors commercial vehicles will be competing with the pure play Ashok Leyland in the commercial vehicle space, and on the other hand, in the passenger vehicle space, the top four companies will be listed, like in Maruti, Mahindra, Tata Motors, as well as Hyundai. So it will be a four-pronged competition in the passenger vehicle segment, and an investor will be getting a great option to choose between either of them. So right now, where Maruti is the number one player in the passenger vehicle segment, and it is trading and at maybe like 18-20 times on FY26 earnings. So Tata Motors passenger vehicles, I think they can definitely bridge that gap between Maruti and them with the kind of vehicles they are coming in, and the JLR, which is their trump card on the passenger vehicle side. They have got this global presence through JLR, while Maruti is not having that. So, wherever the global trends are looking quite positive, they can have a thumbs up. As compared to Maruti, they'll be having a better, I would say, a better business value as compared to Maruti. So, I think that competition will definitely now, it will be fun to look at how the passenger vehicle segment is going to look about 12 to 15 months down the line.
Okay, thanks very much then, Ashwin, for joining in and giving us your assessment of the demerger. On that note, then, we'll slip into a very quick break.